second part of the Only Carnivourus Plants video. We're actually jumping straight to day 4. When we unlock 4 new plants: Sundew Tangled, Olive Pit, Snapdragon, Cold Snapdragon. And I actually lost the footage of days 1 to 3, but that's no biggie. I actually tried Sundew Tangled and Olive Pit there, but yeah, those two suck. I tried Snapdragon, however, then I realized Snapdragon's whole last purpose is to spam them. You need like a ton of them to kill a buckethead. So yeah, Snapdragon deals low damage, but so he's good for countering weak zombies. Okay, and I also decided to do a Snapdragon Sundew Tangler strat. Sundew Tangler is kind of ass. And this time, okay, I don't really know what to say. Yeah, however, Snapdragon's plant food is kind of good, and you'll see how good it will be. In the later levels. I actually really lost 2 lawnmowers. So then a buckethead came, and Snapdragon does not have enough strength to kill a buckethead. So I decided to restart the level. If we get a sun producer, so this will get this will be so much better with Snapdragon. So I decided to restart that level. I decided to try out Snapdragon's older brother, Cold Snapdragon, who is literally 10 times better. Cold Snapdragon is like way too OP. Since it deals the same amount of damage as the regular Snapdragon. Oh yeah, and I accidentally leveled him up due to me getting seed packets of it. However, if that causes any problems, I'm really sorry. So, yeah. I will try out Cold Snapdragon when the level is getting way too hard, since Cold Snapdragon is basically the savior to everything. Anyways, let's go to day 5. Day 5 is actually extremely boring. Because we're just doing the same thing. So I decided to try out different strats for each level. I sometimes do the same strat, but don't worry about that. Day 8 was a conveyor belt level, so it was skip. I actually tried to beat this with Snapdragon, but you need 9 Snapdragons to kill a bucket. However, since the conveyor belt can only give us 6 Snapdragons, that's not enough to kill a buckethead. So I just decided to play it normally. For day 9, I decided to try out a chopper Snapdragon, which was actually kind of good. But since the only zombies that come there are basics, the zombies are equivalent to basics, this level was pretty good since the buckethead component chomper literally evaluates its existence by eating a hole. In day 10, I was not able to use Snapdragon due to the way it's uneven, so I decided to use the classic chomper and toadstool strat. I actually blocked the lens with the other. Then another entry got onto the Snapdragon. So I decided to use the Sundew Tangler to it, but I missed. Sundew Tangler, if you're watching this, I'm wishing you. So I decided to try to change the toadstool while also using the Cold Snapdragon and putting it back. That way, the imps can sneak through. Day 12 was skipped due to the Coconut Cannon minigame, which was actually very fun. I know that I've played this before, but hey, I don't really care. And day 13 was a jump scare. I actually took a break, then found a challenge called Can You Beat PvZ with Only Spikes? Then it gave me gold. Then, for some reason, it allowed themselves Gold Bloom and Sunbeam. So I decided to make a poll if I can allow myself Sun Producer. For now, I can only use Sun Producer on Sun Production levels, and only Sunflower. I cannot bend the rules and allow myself another Sun Producer, so just Primal Sunflower. Anyways, this one was pretty easy due to me having more sun. Day 14 was the last stand level, and I decided to spam Cold Snapdragons, which was since Cold Snapdragon is one of the best plants in the game, this was no challenge. I also decided to add olive because why not? I can only have 4 olive pits, so I decided to shovel up 1. one so that it will be symmetrical, and put it in the middle so that it will be fully symmetrical while it's facing my sun. Now, so I was kind of tempted to use my walnut, but I got through. You could not use the walnut. Day 15, we had a pre-place 3 period, which I decided to show up for the sun. And this gave us so much sun. Like so much sun. Kind of like one of that level nations where there's just like a ton of sun. It actually lost the sun to deal with the squash monster. Since I decided to place down an all things complement, but for some reason, this actually lose. On the next attempt, I decided to only show up 3 people when necessary. And I did it here. Then I did not even have enough sun. Yeah, I did. We actually lost on the second attempt because there was way too much zombies for covering and yeah, there was like a lot of them. So I just used the library cold snap. If cold snap dragon didn't exist, that means this would have been our first impossible way. Thank God that there was no Snapdragon. Hey, so remember when I said that Snapdragon's plant food might be useful? Well, this is the time where it's useful. Hold on a second. I for some reason decided to put footage for some reason, but I placed down Snapdragon there because it's quite zombies. Well, no, it kills way too many zombies, which is actually good since the objective was to kill a certain amount of zombies at a certain amount of time. It actually got stolen by this arrow. I think we also lost one squash puppet. Second. There. So yeah. However, this one was pretty easy. So moving on to the next important one. Day 18 was a locked and loaded level, so it was skipped. Day 19 was a produce sun level, so I wrote myself sun producer. Same with the day 20. Same with the day 21. Gosh, why is there so much produce with sun levels in pirate seas? Day 22 was a planar defense level, and I again used the reliable cold snapdragon. I used cold snapdragon in day 23 and day 24. This challenge is getting really easy and I said I'll be restricting myself, but like cold snapdragon is like way too OP. He's just that OP. Why did they decide to make this level? No, for day 25 was a very low level, so let's skip. And we moved on to the Wild West.